Hello, MonstersAbound, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 36 of my Wurrzag campaign. Like purgatory, basically, for me. Every episode, basically the same thing. To fight off waves of dwarves, Empire, and now Skaven. I did realise that Galbaraz has actually got a special building here, which actually makes it really, really useful to have. So I kind of want to not lose that, but I think I'm going to lose it anyway. So I guess we won't worry about that. That's fine. I want this episode to be fairly quick because I'm tired and I want to go to bed, basically. And I've got a bad back, and that's... I'm kind of like Action Man in a lot of ways, apart from obviously the bad back and spending a lot of time sitting around playing computer games rather than doing action, whatever that action may be. I guess playing computer games is an action. So in many respects, exactly like Action Man, just with a bad back. You know, I've got many noticeable phrases, like gently groaning whenever I bend over, saying things like, the lawn's looking quite good this year, and do we have any biscuits? So really memorable phrases. Fantastic. That would be middle-aged man, wouldn't it? Coming with outfits, probably jeans that he bought in his 20s, and he still hasn't changed because why would you? That's an action doll that I definitely would buy, assuming I had the time to go and buy it, and I do not. Waz Humper. Oh, you're that guy. You want to cleanse corruption? Cleanse some corruption. We can use some cleansing. Cleansing of corruption, sure. Valea's Sorrow. I can't... Well, can I upgrade? I could upgrade Crooked Moon, couldn't I? I could do that, and I could then get defences here, and that would then make that a bit tanky. I don't want to spend too much money, because obviously don't have an awful lot of money. Mount Squighorn is basically the first location that gets smashed, whatever. The dwarves rock up, so I guess we won't worry too much about that. At the moment, actually, the dwarves... I know there's an Ungrim army coming down through Blackfire Pass, so I'm just kind of waiting on that. We've also got Tilia, who've decided to land at Stone Mine Tower.
Your man gods and dubious masters have no place here. Okay,
well, thanks for that. I don't know why man gods is considered an insult. Like... Is it because I'm an orc and he's saying he's a man god and that's insulting? I'm not sure. I don't quite understand what he's saying there. To be honest, I don't really have the mental capacity or... Capacity? That's the wrong word. Mental bandwidth to care, I think, would be the term. I'm a little worried about Death Gorge down here because obviously if there's a Skaven army down here, we can't see it, which is a bit of a problem. Same with Lemire. But we have started pushing back. We are pushing back, and that is good. Oh, shit. What the hell happened there? Oh, did they ambush the War? They ambushed the War. They just went and ambushed it. Okay, sure. Why not? Fucking Wars, eh? What a pile of shit. Honest to God. Those guys. Literally the worst. Ah, well, there's Ungrim. And are you on the move? No, you're still recruiting. We're going to get sandwiched, aren't we? We're going to have two dwarf armies coming down to cause me pain at the same time. Well, that's fun. That's fun. I mean, that's pretty much par for the course with this campaign, isn't it? It's just... how often can this game dick me over? I can't wait to start Katep. I'm going to be so far away from dwarves. I'm not going to be able to see any of the hairy little buggers until I've got a massive empire. I'll probably end up fighting the High Elves when I'll probably be strength rank 1 as well. Maybe I could be friends with High Elves. I mean, I'll probably be fighting... And they go the Warriors of Chaos. So, the Storm of Chaos, gone, apparently. Tilia, are you going to land and lay siege, or are you just going to go see Wurrzag and just run for your life? I suspect you're going to run for your life. I don't think you want to take on Wurrzag somehow. Are you just sitting outside doing nothing? Is that it? Is that what you're doing? The thing is, you can run away, can't you? So that's probably what you do. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. Puppets of Chaos, yeah, I guess you're going to be dying, would be my... yeah, Warriors of Chaos dead. Okay, Doomtides. Another wave of Chaos has arrived. Gobbo Ranter, fair enough. Right, now what I want to do... Let's have a look at Lemire. Jesus Christ, that cost a lot of money. Holy balls. Well, we're already in. Okay, so what we can do is actually do this. Wait, what? Is that actually ruins? What? Hang on. That must... Wait, no. It can't really. Because if it was Skaven, I would be raiding income, wouldn't I? Surely? Okay, well, Skarsnik, let's get you down to Death Gorge. And, oh look, Skaven. What a surprise. What a surprise. Are there walls there or not? Death Gorge has no walls. Good. Okay, well. Yes, we will. You've got waterfire throwers. You've got lots of storm vermin, but we've got lots of fanatics. And fanatics beat storm vermin, I think. Can't believe these complete dicks ambushed my war. I mean, it wasn't even a very good war. In fact, it was a bit rubbish, but it just upsets me that they killed it for no good reason. Right, so we're taking random shots at the water fire throwers because they're probably the most dangerous thing in the Skaven army. The storm vermin, I can tank them with the faces of my multiple goblins. Can't we, boys? We got this. No worries. No worries. Right, we know that they're going to use Menace from below, which is why we're covering each other. So in come the Moon Howlers, slam into the back of the Clan Rats. That will instantly break them because they're surrounded, and they will then retreat, which is very good. I'm covering the Rock Lobbers because currently the only thing the enemy can see, well, I think they can see these guys now, some of them anyway, but they couldn't see them before. But those summoned Storm Vermin Clan Rats will cause us a bit of pain and allow us to see them, but never mind. We've got our archers on the left flank. That might seem a little bit weird, but we're going to use Gorbuds down here to slow these guys down and also flank around with some of our cavalry. Little Curse to Bad Moon, which is going to do... it's not doing too bad. That's done okay. So targeting the Night Runners, yet more Clan Rats coming up, and our Night Goblin Squig Hoppers going to deal with them. Right, now these big blocks of Storm Vermin getting quite close, and oof... Ow, what fire throwers, that stings. In comes the Warlock Engineer, and we've got quite a few storm vermin coming around this mountain, which means we're going to throw some fanatics at them. More fanatics coming out, more blobs. The Cursed Baboon actually doing some good damage, coming back, actually causing... Oh, there's more fanatics, that's right. Let's get that jam on. Oh, yeah. Hot, delicious jam. Our archers concentrating fire on the storm vermin, doing quite well over there. Some of our cavalry units actually surrounded and wiped out a unit of storm vermin. Very, very good. Excellent stuff. You know, the unit of storm vermin with halberds heading towards our archers. We've got quite a large blob of enemy clan rats and storm vermin currently blobbed up around here. And with that, unfortunately, I don't have any fanatics apart from in my archers. We've managed to lure this unit of storm vermin away with our cavalry, which is good, and our archers taking out units of storm vermin with the halberds there. They don't have any missile resistance, so lots of damage coming in. That means our Night Goblin archers now free to come about, because I've just seen this big blob of storm vermin. I've seen it, and I can just picture what a lot of fanatics could do in this kind of big clumped up blob of infantry. So I literally cannot wait to produce epic amounts of jam. Yes, there we go. That is the stuff. That's what I want. More fanatics coming out to assist. You can see the storm vermin just being wiped out. They're actually even coming through all the way along the line. A little bit coming into the goblins there, but you know, that's life. Sometimes you kill a horde of goblins with your own fanatics. That's just what, you know, that's what fanatics do. Some of the clan rats now breaking along, some of the storm vermin breaking, some of them coming back actually to the fights, but that's okay. Over on the left flank, our Squig Hoppers struggling a little bit against the Storm Vermin, but doing generally okay. The Night Goblin Archers with Fanatics, very much the MVPs of this battle. I mean, look, was that 175 kills there? Was that there? 177 kills. Holy shit. I mean, that's Goblins. Goblins are great. Goblins are ace, and it looks like the enemy army has had enough. They're breaking and running. They've seen the power of Fanatics, and they are chilled to the bone. Fanatics may not be the most effective unit in the game, but they certainly are one of the most fun. 10... Well, we'll sack it, because I want the money. Apparently we've killed that guy. Don't even know who he was. Wasn't paying attention. Skarsnik's a superior attacker. Got a backstabber. And a serial looter. And a bully. And it's not in scavengers. That sounds all good. Let's go and retake Death Gorge. Thank you. I'll have that one. Right. Okay, let's repair... you know what? I was actually thinking about getting some nasty skulkers, so...
Who needs killing?
I could actually pick up one of those to replace the Night Goblin unit we lost. They don't have Fanatics, but, you know, sometimes you just have to accept that not every single unit you have is going to have Fanatics, as much as that may be distressing. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's get the Wise Ear. I really want Warlord of the Stunty Peaks, but that's going to be, I think that's level 28 we need that for. 30. Okay, so another 6 levels. Okay, but that is fine. We have control of Death Gorge. We can get some more money, and one of them. Do you want to upgrade you as well? Okay, let's do that. Let's repair that. Let's get more money, and that is fine. So it seems like Lemire is not actually under anyone's control. It looks like maybe Queek never took it for some bizarre reason, but I guess we can use that to our advantage, so I'm okay with that. I also need to check how... Right, that's going up to 107. Our reliability is only low now, so I think it's getting better very, very quickly. So that's actually fine. Need to deal with Tilia. I suspect they... let's do that. That works. Public order is terrible here. But I'm just going to accept that. Let's do some raiding there to get some income. See, 740, and I mean, Akendorf is... I mean, it's only level 3, but still, 740 is fuck all, isn't it? It's just nothing. Okay, let's get the Wurrzag camp there. We're actually doing some building. We're building stuff up. This is very exciting. It looks like Tic-Tac-Toe has Numus under siege. If Tic-Tac-Toe can hit Qatar, then it looks like they will have, like, blocked Queek off. Now, the only slight problem could be if Queek comes northward then, rather than trying to retake what territory he's got. But it does mean that Skarsnik should be free, or at least semi-free, to maybe retake Argul Migdal and Gulbaraz. Could be an option. Gisp, I want you running back and forth so we can get some good visibility. There's Ungrim. Ah, there's 2 armies. That's not a bad army. That's a little bit scary. It's not too scary. It's only a little bit scary. Mind you, this one up here. Very fucking concerning. That many organ guns do not want. Well, do want. Just want in my army, not the enemies. Public order here is bad. It's very, very bad. I'm going to get a rebellion. Well, fuck it. Bet it's going to be a Doc Raz. Bet it's going to be the whatever the drippy eye, what dweebs, nerds, those guys. Let's keep doing bad things to that guy and making this other guy happier about that. Ratgash, you're just going to stay there for the moment. I don't really care what you're doing. And Waz Humper, keep an eye on what's going on here, because if the rebellion takes, I mean, Mika here, the Skaven slaves are annoying, but they're not actually that dangerous. Oh, I don't know whether to bother upgrading this. Okay, let's upgrade it. Let's get more money there as well. Is that a stone mine tower? That is stone mine tower. That's okay. They can't attack stone mine tower next turn. I'm hoping they don't spot us, and then we can do something about them. Spike Peak probably does need to be upgraded. I need to be a little bit careful with my cash. Especially because... Oh, screw all that. Don't really care. Extortion rate. Especially because I want to try and maybe take Lamia. Because that would be a victory condition city, which I need. If we can confederate... Or not confederate. I keep saying confederate with Malekith. I don't want to confederate with Malekith. I want a military alliance with him. If I can have a military alliance with him, then that's going to make my life a lot easier. We're actually slightly stronger than the Empire now, which kind of makes me feel, wow, Norsca's dead. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a campaign where Norsca's been wiped out, because Norsca is a pain in the arse to keep hold of. So for Norsca to die suggests the goody two-shoes. I mean, does Malekith have... Is Malekith? Malekith killed Norsca. I'm not sure how to take that. I mean, I guess he's getting stuff done, but it's just like, why there, of all the sodding places? Norsca's like a... It's awful. It's just snow and ice. And tentacles. And that's not a good combination. I mean, you know, somewhere, you know, balmy, warm, sandy beaches and tentacles, I can kind of get behind that. But the whole, being cold and then being tentacled, that's not a fun time, is it? That's not happy times. Good, right. Tilia has landed at Stone Mine Tower. They've laid siege to it. Now we can kick the shit out of them. Which is exactly what we're going to do. Show them who's boss. I also need to deal with Thegan's errantry. I also need to retake Galbaraz. And Cello. Hello, Cello. What do you want? Non-aggression pact. Okay, because I kind of don't want to have to deal with you. What is this? Why? There's more of you now. Why is there more of you? Can you please go away? Go and harass someone else. Go and... Oh, well, okay. Okay, well, fine. Fine. Well, not fine, but... Oh, god damn it, I knew you'd be back, you bastards. Actually, that's not the worst thing, because you're right there. Hello! Wow, you just had goblins. I mean, what can you say about that, apart from... probably made the wrong life choices to lead a whole pile of goblins into a rebellion against Grimgor. And also level Grimgor up, which is good. And let's take... Oh, what do we have? I mean, it's kind of like hard to hit because Grimgor, he's got a lot of armor. He's got a lot of melee attack. He's got a crap tons of weapon strength. Not much in the way of actual melee defense. And Borgut, you can spread public order, I guess, would be good. Okay, that army's on the move. Okay. Change your direction. We're going this way. Go that way, deal with that. Right, we'll deal with Tilia. Yeah, you're going to try and run away. Guess what? You can't run fast enough. Well, it's Tilia's go, and Wurrzag already laying down quite a barrage of magical spells, including a couple of bolt spells, and then a little Edbutts and Brain Burster. Getting some good kills there, up to 49 kills, not bad, and the Rock Lobbers concentrating fire on the centre. The rest of our unit actually hidden below the brow of the hill here, now approaching the enemy army. got boar boys on the right and left, and also we've got Morgoth's mangy marauders heading towards this unit of handgunners who apparently decided to try. Now, I've from experience, I know that Morgoth's mangy marauders don't do very well against handguns, who are actually quite tanky. But I mean, anything to lock them down, basically. The boar boys having to be a little bit careful. We've got some Empire Knights over there. And some handguns. We need to be careful of the handguns. Sweeping around on the left flank, and we have engaged the enemy units. There we go. It's looking pretty good. Boar boys coming in from behind, locking down this unit of great swords, and then we're free basically to cause mayhem in the enemy ranks as we race through. Look at that, just slamming into the handguns. Handguns fleeing in all directions, but their infantry guards pretty much wiped out, helped out the Morgoth's mangy marauders knock out that unit of handguns. Now Morgoth's mangy marauders heading for the mortar. Should be easier for them, and these boar boys now free to continue their rampage. Our infantry actually struggling a little bit against those great swords. The great swords, combat even, yeah, we need the help of the boar boys. I'm kind of thinking maybe drop the archers, get more boar boys, because the boar boys are pretty great. Just career. I mean, it's just absolute chaos. Who would not want to be a handgunner? I mean, just getting like mauled by. I mean, that guy just flew past, which was genuinely quite entertaining. Slamming into the back of the infantry engagements is going to cause some major damage there. Yeah, all of the enemy army starting to break. Halberdiers running. The general is fighting Wurrzag, and Wurrzag is coming out on top, and he's also getting filled with arrows. Basically, he's really made a bit of a mistake with his excursion. I'm hoping I might be able to peace out with Tilia after this, because unless I want to take those 3 victory cities, I don't really want to have to fight Tilia on top of everything else. A spirited effort from the Tilians, but unfortunately they just weren't expecting a horde of very angry, very naked Greenskins. Now, I'm hoping that maybe... Nope, apparently they don't want to peace out. Fair enough. See if we can lure the next lot in. Kill them as well. They've got a real thing for just great swords and guns, haven't they? It's a whole thing they've got going there. Right. Let's just double check that this isn't... Okay, so apparently it is, but are they not making any money then? Nope, that's a scary... So, wait. Oh, there we go. So we have to discover the city to do any raiding.
The boys are pleased.
I don't... Like, if I go here... Do some raiding, because I need the raiding income to tick off the this little objective here. Now, I've only currently got 4 objective cities, but we could take Lemire, which is one of them. Then we're back up to 5. If we can get old Malekith on side, that's 6. I mean, I don't know.
Words have great power.
Maybe we need to... I mean, I don't know how the vampires are doing. They might be doing okay. We could maybe go and check. Maybe we should go and check. Because, I mean, we could go and check on Noctilus down here, see if he's still alive. And if he is, maybe we can get a Dubri with him. We could go and grab Khemri. Alternatively, I could go and grab Sartosa... Because Sartosa, Mornington Crescent, and Escape and Blight are all very close to each other. So that could be an option.
Yes, boss.
Let's... Elusive. So now we know there's rats down there, but they don't have any defences. So there's not much of a garrison. The garrison's very, very weak. So we could take that. I mean, in fact, how much would we get? 51 big ones. I mean, that would keep us in money for quite a while. Little concerned about Grimgor. I do want to push south. I want to retake Galbaraz, but that's very much a long-term objective, and I need to deal with this other army from Tilia who are being a bit of a pain in the ass. So, need to deal with that. Grombrindle, Ungrim. There's a lot of guys. A lot of guys heading this direction, which we might need to. We might lose Dragonhorn Mine. Could get the next level defenses. I mean, we're doing okay for money, so mostly thanks to the raiding. But still, with like a massive this settlement here is max rank, right? It's pretty rich. It's got a gem cutter's workshop in there, which isn't making a huge amount of money, but that's because it's Skaven. And yet we're still making only 1,500, which is nowhere. It's not even upkeeping the army. Like, it's not even making a dent. I want no. I suspect these Skaven are going to move northward.
Speak. Be quicker.
Is there anyone who's going to peace out? I mean, the Empire hasn't sent an army in a while. I'm wondering if maybe.
Orcs, come before me.
Why are you? Oh, because I broke my treaties with Norska and the Beastmen. I'm also at war with the Warriors of Chaos. That's a whole thing. So I'm wondering if maybe. Oh well, no. But wait, who's at war with Manfred? Manfred's actually strength rank 3.
Greenskins, I have witnessed thy kind many times before. What could thou possibly offer me?
Well, I mean, you like me. You like me because I'm fighting dwarves. And you really don't like the dwarves. But you're not at war with the dwarves. Which is a shame. Bretonia is strength rank 1. Are you shitting me? No. Okay, well, Nagarond and Vampire Counts are strength rank 2 and 3, which is interesting. I think dwarves are strength rank 4 because I'm constantly kicking the shit out of them. The Wood Elves are number 6, and I think it's because is Bretonia beating the Wood Elves back? Waterfall Palace has been razed. Holy tits. The Wood Elves might be dead soon, and I've got to deal with oh god, can you imagine having to deal with huge stacks of bloody... Huge stacks of sodding knights and Grail knights and all that kind of bollocks. Oh, that'd be the worst.
I'm the great green prophet. Speak your words.
Hello. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Now, Wurrzag was spotted. But it looks like Tilia has sailed towards me anyway, so maybe they think they can take me. Brave move. Brave but stupid. The Top Knots have a war already. Okay, well, fine. Southern Badlands. Wait, where's the Southern Badlands? Which one's the... Is it this one? Is this the Southern Badlands? It is. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care about that. Right.
Let's take what should be ours.
I guess you think you can, what, take me? I don't think you can. I think you're boned. Right.
Be gone.
Not you.
Just go.
Is that... Is there a dwarf army nearby? Why have we got vampiric corruption? Osmosis from where? What over? Oh, Zufbar. Have they taken Zufbar, or is Zufbar just? All right. Well, no biggie. Okay. Dralag Manflayer, go for Mount Gumbad, and Grimgore. Now, it depends... Well, you'll probably go for Varenka Hills. I just have this sneaking suspicion that's what you'll do. So, I'm going to lay an ambush down here. Now, ideally, we want this agent dead. 50% chance. Failed. Okay, well, it's probably too good to be true anyway. Let's see if we can block you. Okay, success. Nice. Now, let's see if we can pop a hole in here. Oh, it's really expensive.
I'll have the doors open for the boys.
But you have succeeded, which is really good. And Grokka is going to get, like, 6 skill. Right, you have. Apparently there's a bug with Grokka because he definitely... Unless they meant this one, but that doesn't really make much sense. Okay, well, never mind. It's not a big deal. Let's go with Woundmaker. Just give you more, all the weapon strength. And let's go and take Lemire. Ah, fuck that. Right. I'm going to loot and occupy. The reason I'm going to do that is because I want the money, but I also want to try and keep the city as intact as possible. Oof. It's expensive. Never mind. Right, we've got the gem mine. That is ace. That's going to be really, really helpful. What else? Defenses? Oh, I could do, but... Fuck it. Sure, let's do that. And I want a Savage Orc Gathering, so let's do that. Okay, a little bit concerned about just how many sodding Skaven are probably hanging around. Let's get some squig hoppers. But I think this is the best option. It might actually be kind of solvent, which is a first for quite a while. Right, you guys, you're just gonna fight, are you? You think you can win? You think you can win? You think you can win? You think you're some big guy on campus, but you've not met a horde of very angry, very naked orcs, have you? We're going to see how that turns out next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode of the Wurrzag Campaign.